What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Keely Williams. She was part of the early 2000s girl group 3LW. I spoke about her before when she tried to go at Chris Brown and she ended up getting roasted. Well, she's back because she made a video basically about hitting the wall. Okay, now if you look at her years ago, this is her years ago, right? I don't think she was a bad looking girl back in the days. You know. Well, she posted this video. We're going to get into this video here. This is from her Instagram. And this is her speaking about basically hitting the wall. She talks about basically hitting the wall. And listen, it happens, right? It happened. You know, a lot of these women of today are very much so in denial. Now, she's had a couple of kids and maybe she's more comfortable in her life right now. She's not really in the limelight, even though she tries to, right? Or maybe she just, doesn't care anymore. But people are going to say, well, she's joking. People are going to say it's a joke. It could be a joke. She tries to be a comedian. Doesn't come off right. But a lot more women need to be honest with themselves because a lot of these women got to understand at some point, if you don't keep yourself up, you're going to fade. Now, she could get to the point to where she wants to look like herself back in the early to maybe mid 2000s. But that's completely up to her. But I think it's realistic for a lot of women to basically feel like they've hit the wall. And where we are today, you got a lot of people that's going to try to play defense. They're going to try to lie to these women and say nothing is wrong with you, like a Steve Harvey. But a lot of these women need the truth. They need the truth. If she feels like she's not at a good point physically, then that is what she believes and feels. More women need to be this realistic with themselves. Jokes or not. Jokes or not. So let's take a look at this video. Hold on. Let's take a look at this video. Hold on. Let's see. All right, here we go.
I resent all the people who said black don't crack, okay, growing up, and led me to believe that because I was black that I wouldn't crack. But you know what? I did, okay? I cracked, okay? I cracked like a fucking fault line. I cracked like Pookie from New Jack City. All that time in the sun, all those beach days, all that time not taking care of my skin, just going to sleep in my makeup, eating whatever I want. It just caught up with me. And I thought, oh, black don't crack.
Listen, no matter who you are, you can have good genetics or not. A lot of times, you could still show signs of getting old. You got a guy that's in his 30s and may start graying. You got women who they have a child or two. Again, I believe Keely's had children. They're gonna put that weight on, but they also have to work to get it off. But see, what society tells these women, it lies to these women and say, well, you don't have to lose weight. You can be like Lizzo and get any man you want, right? And that's really not the case, because maybe Keely's out here, she's getting ignored. This is what getting ignored is like with a lot of these women. And that's why they get mad and they get bitter and they get on TikTok and they rant about men that they don't even know. It's because they're out here getting ignored. They're not getting the attention that they used to get, and they feel some type of way.
You know what I resent? I resent all the people who said black don't crack, okay, growing up, and led me to believe that because I was black that I wouldn't crack. But you know what?
The only people that will get that you would hear that black don't crack is people who have good genetics, who've taken care of themselves, like an Angela Bassett, right? Women who are her age and have kept themselves up. That's who they're talking about. They're not talking about, Keely Williams, who I believe is in her 30s and looks like her mother. All right.
I did. Okay. I cracked. I cracked. Okay? I cracked like a fucking fault line. I cracked like Pookie from New Jack City. All that time in the sun, all those beach days, all that time not taking care of my skin, just going to sleep in my makeup, eating whatever I want. It just caught up with me. And I thought, oh, black don't crack.
Take a look at this article from Yahoo. Do y'all know the age-old saying black don't crack? And Keely Williams had a few choice words for those who continued the phrase in the black community. Even though she's, is she really a part of the black community? But anyway, according to her personal life, the former 3LW singer took to Instagram on Thursday and shared her grievance with black people who told her the phrase growing up. Hollywood Unlocked reported, "Brushing my hair would probably help," the New Jersey native wrote in a post caption. "I resent all the people that said black don't crack growing up and led me to believe that because I was black that I wouldn't crack," she said. Williams didn't realize she was one of the black people who didn't maintain their youthful looks, saying, "But you know what? I did. Okay, I cracked like effing fault line." Right? Cracked like Pookie from New Jack City. 36-year-old also blamed sleeping in makeup, spending long hours in the sun, and eating whatever she wants as a factor in her appearance. "It just caught up with me and I thought my black don't crack," Williams admitted. Fans attempted to make Williams feel better about herself by suggesting tips she could use to start over. "You can bounce back, girl. Do what you do best. Dance in the regular. Put that body to work. Make healthy food choices," one user said. "Girl, all you need is some good rest and vitamins and water. Use a good skin care regimen. I'm 38 and I take care of myself." She says, "I'm fluffy too, but fluffy and fine. I don't give a fuck." LOL. They all think they're fluffy and fine. They get attention from a few men and they think all men want a fluffy help. Okay. "Girl, go to the gym and take care of yourself. Your skin don't look like it cracked. You just been eating whatever you want," a third user said. Blavity reported the Cheetah Girl star called out Drake and said that he should apologize to Meg Thee Stallion after saying Spotify should give artists bonuses like athletes. "Oh, F off. It's something like 1,000 streams equals one album sale. Go to bed, Aubrey, and apologize to Meg. Better yet, delete your whole album," Williams said in a February tweet. Listen, a lot of these women need truth. They need truth. They try to push women like Lizzo so that women don't try to hold themselves to a certain standard. Because listen, Keely Williams had fame. I'm pretty sure she was making some money, right? She had people at her beck and call, but that was in the early to mid 2000s. But over the past, 6 or 7, 8 years, like she's basically been out of the spotlight, so to speak. She's basically been having children and just doing whatever. Maybe she didn't think she'd be famous again. I don't know. But I think that she represents the realistic mindset that women should have. Instead of trying to force men to accept you, why don't you work to make yourself just as attractive as you used to be, to get the attention of the men that you want, or to feel attractive? You see, us as men, if we want to have a better social life, dating life, you know what we got to do? We got to get in the gym and we got to eat better. We don't have the excuses. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for us. Ain't nobody going to push no propaganda to say you should date men who either are not in shape or who are considered unattractive. Women can have standards, men cannot. More women need to be honest with themselves and real. And I think she's out here getting ignored. I just think that maybe she's tired of it. Maybe at one point she was okay with it because she feels like, she's settling down in a more regular life. But I don't think she's okay with that. These women are never okay with that. So let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all next one.